everyone, I'm Anita with Kids Move and Learn, and today I'm here to share a fun activity that you can do on the go, in the car, or like if you're on a bus. And you can follow the directions in the links below in the description, or check out kidsmoveandlearn.com and you can find this activity and things that you can download to go along with it. But first, let me remind you to please subscribe, like, and comment below if you find this helpful, because my purpose is to get some fun content for you that's helpful to get kids having fun while they're learning. And so in order to help support, please share, like, subscribe. So now let me dive into what this activity is all about. It is all about environmental print. And if you aren't sure what environmental print means, it's a language that is used in early childhood education world. It's about getting children to recognize that the world is filled, our environment is filled with all kinds of literacy, words, symbols, and meaning. And the fact that even signs, if it has like a logo, it has a meaning. So for example, the big M, how many 1 and 2-year-olds that have gone to McDonald's once or twice already know that big M represents McDonald's? It represents food. They may not recognize that that's a letter M, but they sure are learning environmental print pretty quickly. And that's what this activity is all about. The first thing I recommend is to download the environmental sheet that's in the link below, or create your own with some plain pieces of paper and print off some that you can find on Google that have images of things that your children are likely going to recognize in the areas that you're going to drive in. And when you have that ready, you can also put the paper into a sheet protector so you can save it, because you know as soon as you give a piece of paper to a child or it's on the go, it gets crumpled. So these sheet protectors, I really highly recommend that you could use them over and over again. And if you don't have these ones, you could always just use some clear tape to cover it up too, to give it a little bit more durability. So once you have that, then go through the pictures with your child, talk about them, remind them where they are, what they do, why the letter M looks like it is, or the big C on a Chick-fil-A, those kinds of things. And then tell them you're going to go on a car ride where you're going to go on a scavenger hunt. And if you are in an area where there are lots of these stores in your walking area, like for example in New York, you don't need to get in a car. You could just go walk a couple of blocks and find all of these signs on their own. So for most people, it's really helpful that you want to entertain your child and keep them learning in the back seat while you're driving places or stuck at red lights or stuck in traffic. And so when you have this sheet and you have conversation about what they are, you can get them to even use a dry eraser to circle or mark them off. And as they get a little bit older, what you can do is you can have them start to write the first letters of things on the whiteboard. Write the big letter M when they find the McDonald's, or the big letter E when they find that gas station that starts with an E. So that way you can build in some basic writing skills while they're also doing this environmental print. Or maybe they find more than just the 8 that you put on the sheet of paper for them, and they want to make a note of all the other ones that you find. Don't forget, if you like this, subscribe, comment below, and share. And check out kidsmoveandlearn.com. And every week you'll find a new activity just like this that will be aligned with what your goals are as far as getting the kids to have fun while they're learning. Thanks everyone. Bye.